Okay, this is Tim and Terry. We are in the creepy room at the Saddamsville Rectory, and we told you guys a little bit about the flashlights. As you can see, we have two flashlights on the floor at my feet, and what I'm going to do is turn off the light, walk around and sit down by Terry, and we'll see if we can get something to communicate with us. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the flashlights off, or turn the light off, and we'll see what we can do here. Okay, as I was saying, we have two flashlights in. We have one on the left and we have one on the right, and what we're going to try to do is see if we can get something to communicate with us just by talking and have it light up the corresponding flashlight. So that being said, if there's anyone in here with us, could you please turn on one or both of the flashlights? Thank you. Could you turn the light off, please? If you just tap it, it will go off. Thank you. Could you please turn off both lights? Just tap them, they'll go off. That's one. Just tap them, they'll go off. Thank you. Could you turn the other one off?
Oh my God.
It's pretty creepy. Okay, thank you for that. Could you please turn off both flashlights now? If you touch them, they'll go off. Just touch them and they'll go off. Just give them a little touch. They're pretty sensitive. Could you turn off the one on the right too, please? Please turn it off. We really appreciate it. Could you please turn off the one on the right? Could you turn back? There you go. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that. Okay, what we'd like to find out is if, could you please turn the light off again? Could you please turn off the flashlight?
Ask if it likes the work we do here. Ask the left one to turn on.
Huh?
Ask if it likes the work we do here. Ask the left flashlight to turn on.
Okay, here's a question for you. Terry and I have been doing a lot of work here at the rectory. Do you like the work that we do? If you do, could you turn on the other flashlight? Very cool, thank you. We really love the rectory here. We love working on it. Could you go ahead and turn off both lights so that we can ask you some more questions, please? Just tap them and they'll go off. Could you just tap them? Thank you. Just tap them and they'll go off. Thank you. We appreciate that. If you're a male, if you're a man, could you please turn on one or both flashlights? If you're a female, could you turn on one or both flashlights? If you're a child, could you turn on one or both flashlights? Are you a dog? Are you a dog?
Are you a child?
If you're a child, please feel free to touch one of them. Thank you. Could you turn the light back off, please? Just touch it, it'll go off. Just touch it again. If there's more than one entity in the rectory here, could you please touch the other flashlight? Just touch it and it will come on. I'm going to count. When I count, I want you to tell me how many. A little bit delayed, that's okay, thank you. Could you please tap that flashlight and have it go out, please?
The left one's gonna go on.
Huh?
The left one's gonna go on.
Could you please just tap the flashlight that's on and it will go off? Almost there. Tap it again. We can actually see when you try to touch it and turn it off. Could you please tap it and make it go off? We can see you're trying. It's getting brighter and then dimmer. Just tap it again, it'll go off. Just give it one good tap. Can you give it one good tap? I wasn't referring to that one, but okay. You?
I'll explain later.
Huh?
I'll explain later.
Okay, thank you.
Would you please turn both flashlights off? Just tap them and turn them off, please. Thank you. Both of them, please. Thank you.
Could you please turn that flashlight off too? Just tap it, it'll go off. If you touch the flashlight, it will go off. Could you please turn it off? Okay, can you turn the other flashlight on? I'm going to count to 3. I want you to turn it on. Just touch the other flashlight. 1, 2, 3. Touch it. If you touch it, it'll come back on. Thank you. Awesome. Could you turn the other flashlight off? 1, 2, 3. Turn it off.
Just tap it and it'll go off.
Tap it again. Just keep tapping, it'll go off. I know you guys like playing with them. We've seen you play with them quite a bit.
You're at 8 minutes. You're at 8 minutes now.
8 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay guys, we've got to go. We've got to wrap this one up. Could you touch the flashlights and make them go off?
Thank you for talking to us. We really appreciate it.
We really do. Please turn them off.
And we promise we'll take care of this building for you. Please
Thank
turn
you.
both flashlights off for us.
Turn the other one off so we can go.
Thank you. Terry and Tim saying goodbye from the Adamsville Rectory.